let's bring in our editor-in-chief, that's Andy Serwer, because when Warren Buffett speaks, we all pay attention. And his annual letter to shareholders, a lot of issues there, Andy. And one of the big ones was making the case for a stock buyback. In his case, buying back his own stock. Can you tell us more about how he's justifying it?
Yeah, well, basically, he bought back almost $25 billion worth of Berkshire Hathaway stock in 2020. And, buybacks have increasingly gotten a bad name at them. And in fact, even Joe Biden was saying that this is something companies should be very, very wary of doing. And the reason why is because it's actually twofold. Number one, first of all, it essentially means you're timing the purchase of stock. And executive CEOs have done a terrible job, often buying when the stock is high and then the stock goes down and they look like idiots. And the other thing, it gives an advantage to the shareholder class at the expense of, let's say, employees. So in other words, instead of spending billions of dollars giving employees raises, you use that money to buy back stock. And who benefits? The top executives benefit more than anyone else because their compensation is usually based to a large degree on the stock price performance.
And you've been covering Warren Buffett for years, and someone who is so closely watched here, not only by us journalists, but also by investors, by retail investors as well. When you take a look at, and you unpack this in your article here over the weekend, but I guess, what do you think it is when you drill down, when you look into this fascination with Warren Buffett? What did you conclude just why so many people follow him so closely year after year after year?
Yeah, it's sort of what makes Warren Buffett special, Shauna. And, I kind of came away with this one word, and that word is wisdom. And then I was thinking, well, what is wisdom really? And wisdom, of course, is being smart. But a lot of people are smart and make bad decisions. So it's being smart and making the right choices, being right. And then the third element, I guess, would be being smart, making the right decisions, and doing that over time. So that is wisdom. And wise people in this country, I would submit, Shauna, are not necessarily revered as they are, for instance, in other countries like China. We like our rogues and our renegades. So when someone becomes sort of a wise person, a lot of people follow them, but some people sort of poo-poo that. And you see some of that with Warren Buffett, but I guess still a lot of people do follow him.